Hello and welcome back to Distant Worlds 2. I am excited to continue playing this war that we're in with the Beskarian Hive. Our war weariness is negative 15, and I'm definitely keen on keeping an eye on that given the situation that happened last time. However, our colonies are currently extremely ecstatic. They're not rebelling or anything except for this one, but that's probably something we just took over. So I'm not too worried about that. I do want to prioritize taking as much territory as possible before this war comes to an end. And I feel like we're doing an okay job so far of doing that. We've taken over what looks to be, let's see, seven, eight, nine, 10 different places so far. So if we can get a couple more under our belt, I will be very happy. Would be really nice to get this one in particular because it's kind of, I don't like border gore, and this would definitely clean up the borders a little bit. I'd like to put some pressure on these to get this taken over. Maybe this and this would be nice as well. Of course, I'd like to just swallow all of it, but we can only do what we can do. Let's go ahead and unpause for now. Our economy is still in the positive, and everybody is fairly happy, so I'm not too pressed to end the war at the moment, but I do have to be mindful of it in the future. Um, and keep a close eye on. If we look at their military, they got 762,000. Oh, hello. 700, well, right around 800k military strength, and we are right about 3.2 million. So, given that they are the only people we're at war with right now, so we've ended the war with Interconsciousness, who are their allies. So we managed to avoid staying at war with them. I'm really hoping we can put some more pressure on these guys and just continue destroying all their stuff. So we definitely have some colonies marked for conquest, and I'm pretty sure some of that is right in here where some of this battle is going on. Yes. So if we look at, oh, hello. Okay, so if we look at our fleets, right? I'm just gonna filter this to ships not in a fleet, just so I can see what's going on there. Looks like we got a couple ships just flying around, doing some stuff, scooping up troops. It looks like that's interesting. Are they not? They're not in a fleet. They're not in transport fleet. Would be really nice if they were. Okay, so we have this fleet flying over here to land on that planet. So we'll let them do their thing. Transport Fleet 3 is going to go ahead and go after another planet here. Oh yeah. Oh, they managed to jump away. That's a little unfortunate. All right. Well, we'll focus on letting them do that while we continue to go for improved interceptors. I am gonna crash research where I can. We have so much of our fleet is tied up in interceptors and stuff. It only makes sense, given that we're humans, to focus on the human tech because that's going to be better than the standard. So I really want to push forward as much of this interceptor tech as possible. We've already got heavy bombers, and I don't know if we need to move on to assault bombers. That is 8 years of research, so I'm a little hesitant to push on that at the moment. But we got the money, we got the income. Things are getting better for us rather than worse. So I'm definitely interested in staying in that situation. Okay, so here we are arriving at this planet. Now, this is our planet here. So, Defense Fleet 3, let's take a quick gander at what's going on there. I'm going to sort by name. So I can just scroll through this a little bit easier. All right, looks like we have pretty much taken out whatever defense force they had going here. Looks like we got some more stuff going on here. Our fleet's moving in. They haven't jumped away yet, and they're not going to be able to because we just destroyed them. So perfect. Do we have any Kazlan? We do. So I think it's worth refueling here, right? Because our ships are a little bit, some of these ships are completely out of fuel. but I really want to take that fleet out if we can. Still have some raiders coming after us, which is a little unfortunate. All right, so our defense fleets are still hopping around. Our invasion fleets should be getting relatively aggressive about taking over some of these planets, I would think. This one should be a no-brainer. Wait, why are you going all the way over here? What are you doing? Okay, that's insane to me. I don't know why this fleet is going that far. I'm definitely gonna land on this planet. Let's just land on this planet and take it over. I mean, be done with this nonsense. Okay, we did get improved interceptors. Now we're going for advanced interceptors. Definitely think it's worth crash researching where we can. And how are we doing over here? So Defense Fleet 3 is currently refueling, but also just utterly destroying some of these ships, which is great. I'm guessing there's these ships are not even close to over here. Yeah, they're stuck in like limbo over here. So I'm kind of content to let them be stupid and keep sending little chunks of ships at me, but I also kind of want to just hop in here and start lighting it up. Because I think we can get away with it. Our strength is roughly the same as theirs. It's a little bit smaller, but it's roughly the same. All right, how's this situation going over here? I did instruct the ships to attack. Are you guys going to attack? Okay, let's prepare and attack. All right, where are we being attacked? Ikoria? I do want to take over some more planets. I just feel like the automated system is just very slow at figuring out what it wants to do. There we go. Oh, that planet was on the other side of the system. And now we're going to take over this one. Okay, enhanced hardened armor research. All right, that's not, I don't think that's a tech we could have normally discovered. Yeah, so it's down here. I still think we're much better off with the super armor. I think that is a better tech overall. So I guess that really didn't matter, but good to know. All right, we are lining up to land on this planet, which is perfectly fine by me. And while that happens, let's pop back over here. I really want to get this system back under our control if we can. They haven't taken over any of ours, have they? No, not yet. Okay, so our defense fleet has been more or less keeping up with what we wanted them to keep up with. It looks like these couple ships are trickling into the system. They're low on fuel, so hopefully they arrive and refuel. Yeah, they keep sending ships over here and getting beat up pretty bad. Where are you guys going? Looks like they're just hopping around right now. Oh, they're getting a little aggresso. Oh, they're defending because there's a mining base there. Okay, that makes sense. All right, it is on defense. It's on a defense roll, so that's fine. This is a pretty big fleet over one of our planets, blowing up one of our luxury resorts, which is a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. What is the situation here? Okay, we are taking over this planet, which is fine. All right, I'm gonna put this back on automated just so that they scoop their troops back up and everything without much of a problem. If we look at the approval rating, everything is happy. We're reconquering this planet, so I think they're happy to be back under our control. Stealth operations adds some defense strength, which is great. Oh, that's the tech we got from capturing that colony. Okay, perfect. So they are getting ready to lift off the troops on this planet. The system does appear to be fully back under our control as far as I can tell. So we should be all right. It would be nice to start taking over some of these planets. Okay, I already have that marked as an attack. And I can mark this for attack. This would be nice because we'd get some Xenox into the fold. I don't know if we have any Xenox in our current empire. Let's just take a quick gander at our... What is that under? Government? Yeah, I'm not seeing much for racial bonuses for Xenox. So it would be good to get that. Look at that leader quality percentage. Man, that's pretty nuts. All right, so it looks like our transport fleets are coming in here to bully them a little bit. Hopefully, one of our attack fleets, after they refuel, will start doing their job and start going after stuff. Is everybody still set to automated? It does look to be the case. All right, so let's just unpause and let things shake out the way they're going to shake out. We did come down here and engage this, which I suppose is a good thing. This did get a little beat up. Hopefully they're dumb enough to not run away. Nope, they're running. Okay, we have not taken any actual damage yet. Neither have they. So the downside is it takes a long time for all these little ships to get out there and start actually doing some damage, which is great for like a long fleet engagement, but these little engagements, it just takes a lot of time. All right, so this defense fleet 3, looks like we're mostly fueled up except for a couple ships, which are still, who knows where the hell they are. They're nowhere nearby. All right, so I think what we need to do, we just finished Advanced Interceptors, so let's go ahead and, because that's the last interceptor we're going to be doing in a while. So let's go ahead and redesign our interceptors. Let's see, is this adding a new one or is it upgrading an existing one? Let's take a look. Okay, this provides the Gerfalcon interceptor. So that is probably going to be our best interceptor option. Let's take a quick gander. Oh yeah. Okay, so it does have a little smaller max size, but it has, if you look at targeting and countermeasures, way higher. And it has an extra engine bay. So that's even better. And ship maneuvering is 42%. So just everything is kind of better across the board with that one. I don't know what the difference is between these two. I mean, this one's clearly better, but they have the same name. Interesting. All right, so let's auto-generate a design. It looks like it put the Titan blasters on it, the Vortex, Hyperfusion, Meridian shields. Everything's great. So we'll just do... all right, and that is the latest design. Okay, and that should... it did not... I'm going to obsolete that one so that they all get retrofitted to the Gerfalcon. Hopefully that's what happens. Let's see what happens. And away we go. Just, it'll make the interceptors that much better than what they currently are. We got some serious cash flow coming in. I wouldn't mind spending a little bit on our colonies if we can, but let's just take a quick gander now that I unpaused it for a little bit and see what's going on here. Yes, see, they're starting to convert. I have 877 Gerfalcons now. So everything is slowly migrating over to the new thing, which hopefully will actually increase my military strength a little bit because they're slightly better. And there's so many of them. Well, let's see what happens. All right, so it looks like we are flying over here to engage. Very quickly destroyed that. This one's running a little bit. Oh, jumping is blocked. Yes. You cannot escape. Goodbye. All right, so we got nice and aggressive with them. And now I feel like we should be able to, I would hope, hop over here and take this out. So I am going to manually instruct my ships to hop right here. And I'm hoping by jumping in the center of it, it'll be nice and easy for the ships, all the dock ships to come out and start engaging immediately with the enemies. It'd be really nice to blow this up too. So let's see what happens. Let's see how aggressive we get with this. I also hope our invasion fleets are doing stuff now. It looks like we're starting to do stuff. All right, they're attacking a planet there, it looks like. Everything else is just attacking ships at the moment, which is fine. I'd rather them fly around and start picking up stuff. All right, their fleets are starting to harass us a little bit, which is less than great, but it is what it is. Are we jumping in here? I hope we are. There we go. Let's just watch this combat play out if we can. We do have some rapid destruction of some of our ships, which is less than ideal. But we also have some pretty aggressive destruction of their stuff, so let's see how this plays out. Honestly, it's not looking great for us. We have a lot of ships out there now, which is good, but they're not chipping it down as much as I hoped they would by now. And we're gonna lose. Yep, we lost the carrier, which is less than ideal, but they are definitely losing some ships as well. Some of these bigger carriers are hanging back. Alright, I think we're really starting to chip away at them now. There we go. This is a massive battle. Yeah, all these ships are starting to... all these little ships are starting to add up and do some serious damage. Jumping's blocked, so they can't escape. And we're just decimating them. I mean, we took some hits. There's no doubt about that. But let's top up our ships. We could always rebuild. There we go. And now they should be going after this spaceport. Alright, I definitely want this planet taken pretty quickly. Well, as quick as we can, anyway. Alright, we'll pop that back on defend. And then, is there an invasion fleet anywhere that has the power? Oh yeah, we were also going after this, weren't we? Alright, apparently we're waiting to chip this down? I don't know why we're waiting. You know what? Let's just attack. Are we not able to just land? Alright, we got hyper efficient containment. Do we not? Why are we not landing? I'm so confused as to why we're not landing right now. Okay, so do we need to engage with the spaceport? I feel like our ships are actually getting a little damaged here. Alright, so they are rocking the spaceport a little bit. Hopefully we can do enough meaningful damage to take it out of commission. Yep, that does appear to be the case. Oh, they're blowing up our allies. There we go. Alright, so we should be able to just take this planet immediately. And if we're not, I don't know why. Or we could jump away. We could just jump away. And I don't know why. Alright, this game is a little bit wonky at times. I do not understand. Oh, wait. We have some troops landing? Okay, we jumped away, and now I think we're jumping back to land more troops. I'm not sure why we stopped landing them to begin with. There we go. Now we got some troops landing. Not enough, and they're not... I was trying to do the prepare and land, but that wasn't working, and now I have to just do the attack. We're probably going to lose this, I would imagine, because everything's going to trickle in slowly over time and get whittled down. But we'll let that figure itself out. What's going on over here? All right, so our defense fleet is going okay right now. Are we still oh, they're landing troops too. That's interesting. So I wonder who's gonna win that then. I mean, I'm the one attacking, so and my name's the one showing up there. So I hope that means that I'll be actually taking over the planet on a victory. All right, there's no way we're losing now, but I just don't know. I assume we're gonna win the planet, but I'm not 100% sure. And it is a little janky. All right, what's going on over here? We still not raiding this planet yet? Okay, so it looks like we took it over, which I'm excited about that. All right, I'm gonna put them back on automated. Hopefully they will eventually scoop up adequate numbers of troops. Oh, did they immediately rebel? It looks like they did. Hopefully we can hold it at bay. I don't know if we can. Well, let's let that play out. All right, pulse power optimization, Titan Blaster. I thought we already had a Titan Blaster. Was that just a higher version of it? No, it was actually a lower version of it. Okay, we're just catching up on some old research then, which is fine. Is there anything that I'm getting out of the combat we're having? Probably not. We could add that to the list. I would like to start chipping away at some of this stuff. It's all getting really expensive at this point, but I don't know what this does. So this is a shield generator. So is this for a fleet? Where it like... That's what I need. I need to make sure I have a fleet ship that has like shield generators for nearby ships and whatnot. Excuse me. We'll get better assault pods, I guess. Those are cheap. I'm just going to keep chipping away at the cheaper tech. We're good on interceptors there. I do want to check on the bombers. I'm pretty sure we have heavy bombers, but I just want to make sure. Do impregnable construction. Advanced robotic repairs could be nice. Just help the fleets rebuild themselves after combat a little bit quicker. These are cheap enough techs to continue going towards. All right, so that's perfect. All right, I think, well, I don't know what's going to happen here. We might end up losing this colony. It's like 50-50 split right now, although we have all these bonuses. I don't know. We'll see how that plays out. What is the story with we're not at war with these guys, so we can't take them over. I'd really hate for these guys to be able to swoop in and take that over as well. All right, so these invasion fleets, some of them are loading troops, some of them are just attacking things. I really wish they'd invest the time in, like, let the attack fleets do the attacking, and then let the other fleets swoop in and take out the, be able to actually like land troops. Like that's the problem I'm seeing is I don't think they're spending enough time loading up troops and letting the attack fleets do the attacking. Well, there we go. We are invading a colony now. Although we're also flying away. Not really sure what's going on there. Transport fleet 4. Yeah, you should be landing every troop you have there, right? I would think. Okay, so we should be taking that over. They have more planets in the system, so we're going to want to take those as well, but we don't have any... We can't mark them because we don't have enough... we don't have any fleets with enough troops on them for it to register as a valid target. So hopefully we'll win here. Let's see how it goes. Okay, they've captured a ship. They haven't actually done... They haven't captured any of our planets, which is great. Okay, we did put down the rebellion, which is great. How is everybody else's? Everybody else's satisfaction's great. There's no issues yet. Hopefully we can keep them relatively happy and make them happier over time to be part of our system. I hate that this is gonna be like in the middle of their territory. A little wonky, but I'll take any planet I can get. Eventually we need them all, right? So I guess it really doesn't matter that much. I just worry about the longevity of something like that being positioned in that way. Okay, we really need to take this planet more than anything. This is what I would want to be my next target. Their current troop strength is 5,200. So the issue is I just have no fleets that have enough troops on them to do anything about this. I feel like I must be setting something up wrong with these invasion fleets, because I would think their primary focus would be to go around, load up as many troops as possible. And we have the troops, right? 325,000 attack strength in troops. So we have the troops available. They're just not being scooped up by the transport fleets. I mean, this one's picking up troops, but not everyone is. All right, Sarita is our like MVP planet. Looks like they're just recruiting a bunch of stuff right now, which is great, but I just need more. All right, let's check the tactics and just make sure. Do not engage. Neutral. Invade colonies when clear. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's fine. It takes a little longer. So you have no mission. Well, you're loading up troops is your mission right now. Let's take a look at what their military looks like at this point. Yeah, it's down to 530,000. So we've definitely done some damage to their military. Ours is, not peak performance anymore, but let's top up our fleets with as many ships as they need. Is anybody down ships? Doesn't look like it. Maybe some of our attack fleets. Those are all topped up. Should be all right. Let them do their thing. We just want to invade and take over as much as we can. Oh, we have a planet like all the way over here too. All right, all these missions are automatically being accepted, so... Oh, they're getting spicy. They took over one of our planets. I don't know if I would have put humans on there. I don't know why that happened, but... So they did manage to finally capture one of our colonies. Definitely want to take that back on top of taking over all of this territory. These are all targets, so they should eventually have things trickle over to them. I'm going to increase the speed a little bit just to make sure we're progressing a little quicker. I'm hoping with our ships being in all of these places that we're eventually going to take this over, take this over, take this over, and just kind of work our way through what they currently own. I'd love to relegate them to just here. But it looks like our allies, our friends, are also doing a little bit of invasioning over in this area. Or at least they're softening them up in some way. Speaking of which, while we're investigating this, is there any new colonies that can be colonized that's enemy territory? All right, so I have to remember the ones with the logos are already owned by somebody. The ones with the species icon. So it's only ones like this that are actually queued for colonization. Where are you at? You're like in the middle of... Yeah, there's no reason you can't be colonized. So let's just grab a colony ship. You got humans on you. You're gonna go colonize that. I don't know why the AI isn't working the way it should, in my opinion. If it's still just kind of buggy or what's going on, but where's this at? This is... All right, that's colonizable. That's not in a bad spot. So let's look at our colony ships. I don't have any that have Boscarans on it, but I will colonize it with humans, and then we'll go back and... Or, I shouldn't say we'll go back, but the AI will migrate different species over to it without our involvement, hopefully. I'd like to get this too, because this would make a continuous path for us. I think I'm going to make another invasion fleet, but I'm going to make it out of existing ships. Because I feel like we have a lot of ships right now that have troops on them that aren't part of a fleet at all. Which, I don't know, maybe that's not the worst thing in the world. Maybe it's actually good to have these random ships flying around, but I just don't think they are doing everything they need to do. That's fine. I'll let them. Because it looks like they're loading and unloading troops, so maybe that's doing us a favor in some way that I'm not aware of. Alright, I don't know why we're jumping away there, but we are. Alright, what's going on with our fleet ships? Is anybody attacking a planet yet? Doesn't look like it. Oh, here you are. Where are you going? Halfway across the galaxy to attack a planet over here? Which, you know, whatever. It's a planet. I'll take it. Our war weariness did tick up a little bit. That's probably because we lost a colony over here. So my hope against hope, is that these transport ships stop engaging with garbage little enemies and start actually scooping up troops. Yeah, 3,900. Nobody's got enough fleet power. Yeah, if anybody knows why these ships are just prioritizing, like they're set to invade, right? If we're looking at them, invade Zagria Major 1, invade Hodenak, invade Enim, but they're not actually, yeah, invade Deluxenia 2, but they're not actually doing what they need to do to accomplish that mission, right? They're not scooping up actual... Oh, hello. The heck? How do you have that many things that need to be added? But they're not actually doing things to accomplish that mission, right? They're not scooping up troops, which we have a lot available throughout the map. So I just don't know really what's going on there, why they're being so silly. I mean, it's clear they're just engaged in combat, but there's always going to be enemies, or not even enemies, but there's always going to be ships nearby, right, that can be destroyed, especially all these little ships that are civilian, and they're just like wasting time rather than doing what they need to do. So that's a little frustrating. I might have to do some manual intervention to override that. I'm not really sure why it's happening in that way. We're building up. I don't want to end the Beskarian War until we actually need to. And everybody on our end is pretty happy right now. So I will continue to plot along. I should probably pay the costs to research that quicker. So this planet has every possible troop we would need, which is insane to me. Let's, I'm gonna do a little manual intervention here. Where is Zygria? That's what I need over here. Okay, so you have a bunch of troops. Yeah, you don't have that many. Okay, so you have 27,000 defense strength. So let's go scoop up troops here, right? I'm gonna load troops. I'll just send 2 for now, because my hope is once I load them up, even though they're all the way on the other side of the map, they're gonna have to fly over there, is that maybe they'll at least take out these things that are really close by first. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We've got to be still chipping away at these guys' military. We are. It's down to 469. So we're just slowly whittling away, just attritioning their military. Looks like our blue buddies are not actually at war with them, or at least they don't seem to be putting a lot of effort into taking them over. They might be at peace now. Let's take a look. They're massively powerful. Yeah, they're at peace with everyone at the moment. All right, let's take a quick gander at where all these people are. So you have... Yeah, you're the ones we were looking at. All right, they're loading up all those troops. So how is that only 10,000 strength? Or is it only counting the stuff we're not loading up? I don't know. That seems like a low amount for that many troops. But I don't know. Maybe it is. All right, so colonies 75. I think we did manage to colonize something somewhere. Let's take a look at what we got going on here, priority-wise. Sperry 9. I mean, we might as well colonize it. Ice Tundra. Where are you guys at? You are... Oh, okay. You'd be good to colonize too. Although I don't think we have enough of any species that's capable of doing that right now. We will. I mean, we're taking over planets that have icebound species. Our forces are invading. Okay. Here we go. We're actually starting to invade something. Fantastic. Oh, that was the planet they were flying all the way over here to invade. Okay. All right, let's double check our fleets. And I know the two that we instructed to come over here and fuel or pick up troops are in manual, but everybody else is still on automatic. Okay, we took over Yagdul. Got pulse intensification done, which again didn't really need to be done. Oh, we stole it. Okay, that's fine. Not a problem. All right, this planet is pretty happy overall. I mean, they're not happy, but they're not rebelling, at least not at this point. So it appears our profile settings are not carrying over. So when we take over a new planet, right, and they're sandy desert or whatever, it's not matching what we've already set for sandy desert. Like you see this. So I need to apply this again to all sandy desert colonies. And that should, in theory, then start applying to this. And it did. I kind of wish that was automated, where if you set something and you click the button that says apply to all planets of this type, that it just remembers that, and any new future planet that you colonize will also kind of do the same thing. Because here we are with, you know, there's races in this list, like Bascarans, that are not right for Grasslands planet. So now I need to go through and like fix that on all of these planets. Right, so pretty much I need to find one of each type of planet that is set correctly. Like this isn't set correctly. We just did sandy desert. Forest planet, this looks right. So let's apply to all forest planets. Deep ocean, this looks right. Let's apply to that. I assume these aren't correct because Actarians shouldn't be on that type of planet. Yeah, we're just gonna have to find one of each type that is correct. So yeah, like this, I don't know why this is this way, because this is a Grasslands planet, and we went to this Grasslands planet. Or no, we didn't. That's right, it was a forest planet. Okay, so that's where the distinction gets a little questionable. All right, did we ever set up any lava planet correctly? It's making me question all of this. Surely one has to be set correctly somewhere, yes? That's Rocky Desert. All right, well, I don't need to click through all this stuff while I am recording here, so before the next episode, I will go through and I will fix all of my species migration settings, because they are clearly wrong in a lot of places, and that could be causing some issues for me down the road. So I'd rather fix it now while I can, before it kind of gets out of hand. So thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel to see more content in the future, and we will continue our war, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.